What's up, Leo? How y'all doing? We are going to take a deeper look at your situation and give you an extended reading for the month of March 2021. All right. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of the video. Everything you need to know is all down there, okay? So let's dig a little deeper into your situation, Leo. Let's extend your reading out a little bit. Let's take a look. Universe, what do we got for Leo? March 2021. What do we got? Leo, March 2021. I'm going to take a deeper look. Let's see. Boom. Ooh, I love that. Those of you who have been following me for a while know how much I love this right here. Those of you who haven't been following me, this right here is the frequency that attracts true love, okay? Emotional independence. Some of you just straight up prefer to be single, but even if you're not single, you still have a very, very strong passion for your emotional independence. I don't really think you're looking to have somebody to lean on to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Now, support is a totally different thing. I'm not saying that you don't want anybody to support you or be there for you and be a teammate for you. But for the most part, I don't think you're looking to have somebody to depend on to make you happy. You know how to make yourself happy. You're pretty good and fulfilled on the inside. That's very Leo-y in nature. Anyway, let's get four shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. 4 of Pentacles. All right. Okay, well, overall here, the 4 of Pentacles. So I do think this situation is something that you still kind of hold near and dear to your heart. Okay, like you haven't fully 100% let go. But I think the way people are viewing you from the outside in, like basically the way people are perceiving you, is that you're pretty much letting your guard down and that you're kind of settling down and you're becoming more comfortable. Okay, with the 9 of Wands in the reverse there. But on the inside, though, I do think that you are still pretty heartbroken. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. For others of you, it could have been an air sign. But either way, whether it's an air sign or a third-party situation, 3 swords in the heart don't feel too good, does it? Not really. Okay, so there's still some heartbreak here. All right. Okay, you are starting a new cycle, and you're ready to start a new cycle, but I think that that you may feel a little bit scatterbrained and unorganized, okay? Like you're not 100% sure whether or not you're doing the right thing, whether or not you're on the right path. The person that you're dealing with here could be a Cancer, but I think they're moving forward from this. They feel like the universe has slammed the door shut, okay? They want an equal give and take partnership here, but they don't really think that the two of you would make a very good team. And not just team, but they don't really think that there would be any success between the two of you. Okay? Again, 3 of Pentacles. Could have been a third party situation. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's a lot of restlessness and nervousness here. Okay? A lot of restlessness and nervousness. I think that you may make a very strong effort to try to distract yourself from this so you don't have to think about it. You may go out of your way to try not to think about it, not to think about this person. Like the thought of it looks to me like the thought of them just kind of gives you a headache, kind of makes you sick. You know, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Hermit and the 4 of Swords, both reversed. This is nervousness and restlessness here. Okay. Again, though, with this 9 of Cups energy up here, look, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Focus on the light. Quit looking at the shit painted on the walls, okay? Things are going in a very good direction for you here. Let me see, that's kind of bland and dry there. Okay, yeah, the person you're dealing with, this didn't end the way they wanted it to. It could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. But I don't really feel like they are fully accepting of the way things ended between the two of you. Okay, and they're still watching you too. Could be another fire sign, or another Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, possibly. But yeah, it didn't end the way they wanted it to, but they're still moving forward, and they're still keeping an eye on you, Leo. They're still keeping an eye on you, okay? But you don't want the drama. When it all comes down to it, I think that even if you were given the opportunity to like reconcile with this person, it would be too much drama, and you probably wouldn't even want to do that. Probably wouldn't even want to do that. Well, I want to look a little bit more at the person that you're dealing with here. And the main intention I'm putting into this is how they view you, how they feel about you. Okay? How they view you, how they feel about you, mainly. That's the main intention I'm putting into this. If they take any action, I'm looking for that too. If they're going to take any action, like if they're going to come forward or if they're going to reach out or anything like that, if they're going to try to get your attention. But yeah, I'm mainly looking at how they view this situation and how they feel about you. Boom, the Empress in the reverse could be a Taurus you're dealing with. They don't really feel like you all will make a very stable connection. They don't really feel like there's any growth. Like basically you all wouldn't evolve past whatever stage you got to when the separation happened, you know. 2 more shuffles here. Six of Cups reversed, yeah. They're still holding a grudge, too. Still holding a grudge. Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with here. Again, this didn't end the way they wanted it to. They're waiting on you to reach out. They're waiting on you. Okay? Hangman, 3 of Wands, Temperance. They're waiting on you to come forward. They're waiting on you to come forward, okay? Again, I really don't think, see with the Queen and King of Pentacles here, they really don't have a clue that this even bothers you, do they? I think they perceive you as really, really, really being okay with the way things went down. Like you accept this. Oh, I don't want you. I'm good with this. They think that you're moving on happily, okay? They're completely like you don't have a care in the world. They don't think you have a care in the world. Like you're doing good. You're moving on. And again, I'm not saying that you're not doing good, but I think that there's a lot more going on inside of you than they know. Okay. But again, they're still pissed off. They're mad at you. They're mad at you because this didn't end the way they wanted it to. Okay. So they're waiting on you to come forward. They're waiting on you to come forward. Well, okay, now I am going to look at the outcome. Outcome. Most of you who have been following me for quite some time know that I typically don't read outcomes. But from this last Mercury retrograde, I made a decision to recalibrate my readings. That's why I took a few polls and let you all vote on some things. I asked a couple of questions, and I think that it would be fair for me to read both outcome and give advice. It would only be fair. If I'm going to give advice, I need to look at the outcome so that you'll know what I'm giving you advice for, you know? 2 more shuffles here, 2 more. Oops. Oh. I feel like that one's yelling at me. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Okay, last shuffle, last one. Another difficult deck to shuffle. All my favorite decks are always so hard to shuffle, dude. All right, ooh, the Devil card. King of Swords. Okay, so 8 of Cups in the reverse. All right, Emperor card. Okay, so some of you may actually need to have a conversation with this person. Okay, it's kind of your choice. But right now, I do feel like this person is eventually going to get tired of waiting, and they're going to come back around and reach out. Okay, and I think that the 2 of you probably will briefly come together. Come back together here. Page of Wands, yep. Ace of Wands. But the 8 of Swords here. Somebody's still ignoring the truth about this situation. Okay. Chariot reverse. Could be a Cancer. I also have Aries here with the Emperor energy showing there. Yeah, this is a very counterintuitive move. But I do think that, again, this person's waiting on you to come forward. And eventually they're probably going to get tired of waiting. And I think that they're going to actually take it upon themselves to come forward. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know. I think this is a very counterintuitive move if you choose to do this. You know, very counterintuitive. I think this person's bringing drama. They're bringing drama. Okay. So, yeah, they're going to get tired of waiting and come forward. Let's look at the advice now. This is the meat and taters of the reading, y'all. This is the most important part. Okay, we can talk about what happened and how they feel about you and most likely outcome, but the advice is the most important part, okay? Because a lot of readers don't really tap into the potentiality that you have to change your outcome. You know, some readers do. I've pretty much heard most readers tell you that you can change the outcome, but my primary foundation is energy behavior and frequency equalization. So I'm very, very well dialed into how much potential you have to actually change your future, okay, and change the timelines that you're on. And that's what the advice is for. But let's see here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Advice for Leo. Okay, the Magician. Pay attention to what goes on inside of you. Monitor your thoughts and monitor your emotions, okay? Everything that is a part of your physical reality first started in here. The good, the bad, the ugly. There is no judgment here. There is no judgment, okay? Whatever it is that you are experiencing is, in one facet or another, a mirror image reflection of the frequency that you're on, okay? So pay very close attention, okay? And it sounds easy. Oh, I know how easy it sounds. Try it all day long. Pay close attention to where your thoughts are going. Monitor your focus. Pay attention to what you're focusing on. Monitor your vibration in your heart. Pay attention to how you're feeling. A lot of times, our thoughts are just flying all over the place. We're thinking thoughts and feeling feelings. We're not even giving it a second thought. We're not even acknowledging it. We become submerged in it, and we begin to identify with it. It's like a fish in water, you know? Well, you got to be that fish that pops out of the water, you know? And just monitor your thoughts and your emotions, okay? So I think you need also to work on making decisions based on logic, reason, and fairness, and not emotional bias. Okay. I do think that a lot of you have something new coming in. Okay. Yes, you definitely have something new coming in. In the meantime, don't try too hard. Okay. Don't try too hard to impress anybody. Don't try too hard to make anybody see the value of what you bring to the table, okay? You shouldn't have to. If you have somebody new come in, as long as you can go inside with a clear heart and a clean conscience and say to yourself, I'm bringing forth nothing but value to the table. Honesty, loyalty, integrity, you know, I am honestly a loyal companion in any connection. And if you can say that to yourself, nothing else should matter. If somebody else can't see it, that's their problem, not yours. That's their problem. Their problem, not yours. That doesn't say anything about you. See, we have this really bad habit of wanting to base our self-worth on other people's perceptions of us, and we can't do that. It's easier said than done again. I know. But anyway, also heal up from your past, okay? You need to relinquish all grudges. Okay, and I know that sounds trendy and cliche, but if you're holding a grudge, that ain't hurting nobody but you. It ain't hurting the person you're pissed off at. Who was that said holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die? You know, that's what holding a grudge does. It ain't doing you no good. Nobody cares how mad you are. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt that person none. You're only hurting yourself. It's very important to figure out, to figure out how to take that energy from the past and transmute it and turn it into fuel. Okay? But for now, just again, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. As far as the past person goes, I wouldn't wait around on them. Don't put your life on hold for anybody in the past. Okay? A lot of times, especially the past connections that we have up to this point, right now, in our existence, all the connections that are no longer part of our lives, that was the plan. That was the plan from the get-go, was to come together, exchange whatever energies we were meant to exchange, learn whatever lessons we needed to learn, teach whatever lessons we needed to teach, and then part ways. That was the whole plan. Now, I know that's not everybody, okay? There are a lot of people who are wrapped up on the karmic wheel and had some karmic contracts and whatnot. At this point in our evolution, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to cut those contracts. We don't have time for karma. We don't have time for it. We don't have time for it, dude. Karma was never the original plan when it came to this dimension anyway. It's just something that kind of happened by accident when we got here. It's a long story. It's a whole other subject for a different video. But we don't have time for karma. Do you want to come back and keep trying this shit over and over and over again? Or do you want to ascend? Do you want to make it to, the new earth, the new reality, and make it to a higher vibration? If you want to do that, if you want to move forward to the higher vibrations and keep ascending, we don't have time for karma. It's time to cut the contract. Time to cut those karmic contracts, okay? Alrighty. I feel like that was your message, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to go ahead and end the reading here. I greatly appreciate every single one of you who tunes in and plays along and shows love and support every day, okay? It means more to me than I would ever be able to express in words. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without each and every one of you, okay? So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thanks again for showing out and showing love. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.